Not many people can sleep at night with the kind of death threats I've been getting, but for me, it's been fine, right?
You're getting death threats?
So I would get 10 to 20,000 death threats a day.
What?
Via Instagram. And they would take no action, even if I reported them. They've now decided I'm the danger. I trust due process with Instagram. I'm actually quite understanding of their position. It's not a big loss for me. It's not something I use too often. And we have internet sensationalism, global sensationalism on a scale which has never happened before.
Because Andrew Tate broke its rules, Meta has banned him from Facebook and Instagram. Before the restriction, Andrew Tate had 4.7 million Instagram fans. The former kickboxer claims that his video have been ripped out of context. You're interested in learning about the story in its entirety, right? Keep watching to the very end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well. As a result of Andrew Tate's violation of Meta regulations and online calls from activists to be deplatformed, the content producer and influencer has been banned from Facebook and Instagram. Tate might be categorized as a Tier 3 person under Facebook's guidelines for dangerous individuals. A representative for Meta acknowledged to BuzzFeed News that he was barred from using Facebook and Instagram, but declined to specify if the ban was indefinite or to provide information on which particular rules he had broken. By detailing Tate's violent anti-gay and misogynistic remarks made over his multiple podcast appearances, LGBTQ content producer Matt Bernstein dubbed the 35-year-old's online presence as dangerous in a recent Instagram post that went viral. Tate's fame has increased over the last few weeks as a result of viral videos that contain extremely nasty comments about women, such as one where he calls them property, and another where he says that women should bear some responsibility for being sexually raped. The British American had 4.7 million followers at the time of his removal from Instagram, with 2 million of those followers coming from the past 30 days, according to analytics firm Social Blade. Following online demands from activists for him to be deplatformed, content producer and influencer Andrew Tate was kicked off of Facebook and Instagram for breaking the Meta's rules. Tate might be categorized as a Tier 3 person under Facebook's guideline for dangerous individuals. A representative for Meta acknowledged to BuzzFeed that he was barred from using Facebook and Instagram, but declined to specify if the ban was indefinite or to provide information on which particular rules he had broken. By detailing Tate's violent anti-gay and misogynistic remarks made over his multiple appearances, LGBTQ content producer Matt Bernstein dubbed the 35-year-old's online presence as dangerous in a recent Instagram post that went viral. Tate's fame has increased over the last few weeks as a result of the viral videos that contain extremely nasty comments about women, such as one where he calls them property, and another where he says that women should bear some responsibility for being sexually raped. As a criticism of his sexism, social media users ridiculed Tate in response to his increasing fame by giving him a yassified makeover. Tate's account being suspended was deemed the proper decision by Ruth Davidson, the CEO of Refuge, a British organization that supports women and children who are victims of domestic abuse. According to Davidson, this is the kind of dramatic action needed to counter the indoctrination of young men online into a viciously misogynistic worldview. We are aware that women are experiencing stalking, harassment, and abuse online every day, frequently going unnoticed by social media firms. The same kinds of action are now required outside of the high-profile situations like this, she said. Refuge issued a warning stating that hate speech and propaganda directed at women online could have real-world repercussions and that laws governing internet safety must address violence against women and girls. Tate, a former kickboxer, gained notoriety after he was kicked off of Big Brother in 2016, following the release of the video showing him attacking a woman with a belt. Tate argued that the exchange was voluntary. Tate's multiple accounts, which he utilized between 2017 and 2022, were all permanently deleted by Twitter, including one that it claimed to have verified an error after a previous ban that he had managed to avoid by making new accounts. His most current Twitter account was still active as of January this year. Several fan accounts on Instagram will republish his content despite efforts by businesses to reduce his audience. Seyi Akiwowo, author of How to Stay Safe Online and founder of Glitch, a UK charity devoted to making digital spaces safe and ending online abuse, told BuzzFeed News on Friday that Andrew Tate hasn't been the first misogynistic man to rise to fame on social media, and that he won't be the last until tech companies and governments do something serious about it. The former UK politician argued that this is urgent to label the incel community as an extremist organization, and stated that law alone would not be sufficient to stop young men from becoming radicalized online by following someone like Tate and engaging with his content. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.